Hello, today we'll be playing NeveN2. This part of the game NeveN, I don't know much about this first build of it, but all I do know is that somehow Eric became the king of Frostfang. And that's all I know about it. I don't know how he became king of Frostfang, but I think as you play this first build, we'll find out exactly how he became the new king of Frostfang. So this is a little short build. Thank you all. We appreciate your presence. I bow to the cheering crowd as coins, flowers, and bits of cloth that look suspiciously like underwear are thrown in my direction. Let's ignore these. And don't forget, who's your king? Eric. You guys are great and never change it. See you in a few days for my new show. I never get tired of these little kids. Having the authority to order people to come see my performances is one of the best things that ever happened to me. It's good to be a king. Well, that and all the other laws I've been able to implement. In fact, I can't wait to see the results of one of them. I'm sure the kingdom will never be as well off as it is now. I'm going to be the best king Frostfang has ever known. After all, I'm just as qualified as anyone else. With a perfect step, I go to the reception hall where the repair work has just been completed. It's time to see if the new decorations are up to the required standard of perfection. I look up as soon as I walk in, and I have to say that I am not disappointed in the least. Now on the ceiling of the building is the pinnacle of beauty and intelligence. A huge stained glass window depicting me in all my glory, naked of course, except for the rather large but, I say it, fig leaf hiding my crotch. I don't intend to scare anyone to death after all. Perfect. And that's a reception hall. Not like that pretentious crap they had on the ceiling before my arrival. Eric? I look around trying to spot the bird who is talking to me, but without success by test. Where is he hiding? Hey cat, where are you? I prefer not to be seen. Why is that? This is really embarrassing. This new outfit is. Oh, come on. I'm sure it's well on you. You must be quite cute. You must be quite cute in it. Show yourself. Why? But you promised not to make fun of me. I went there right there. As alongside the falcon eventually emerges from behind the pillar where he was hiding. I must confess that, as usual, I was right. He looks absolutely adorable in that outfit. I think you're really cute. It's still embarrassing. It's not an appropriate outfit. Who cares about that? It suits you, that's all that matters. Why do I have to wear it? Because I am the king. I have the power to make you do what I want. How do you become king? By saving Aeon from 14 wolves in the woods. Wouldn't they just be wolves then? I mean, if an Anthrocan transforms, then why would Aeon need help to defeat some wolves? I'm pretty sure it never happened. I'm the king today. I decide the story. Is that really how it works? This is how it works from now on. I'm king. I'm a king. It's only natural that I should have benefits. Benefits that you take full advantage of. But for once, I have to admit that it's a royal decision that suits me perfectly. This dress is made for me. Canard almost seems to appear out of nowhere. I didn't see him coming at all, but you got to admit he's not one. The outfit really suits him. He knows how to look good in it. I can't. You look extremely adorable too. See? I told you no need to worry. It looks great on you. Please, both of you, stop. I'm turning red. Alright. My king. My never, they will kill me eventually. What's with everyone coming out of nowhere today? Gillan, is there anything I can do for you? I just wanted to remind you that you also have an appointment with the guard to organize the new patrol orders. I know. I'll be here. Just give me a minute. Hey, why is he still wearing his armor? I must admit, I'm curious too. I would have loved to see you dressed differently, Gillan. I discussed it briefly and concluded that it was better for him to stay that way, more offensive for his work. I told him I'd ram his face into a wall if he tried to force that thing on me when he asked my opinion. Hey, nobody asked me. I would have said yes. That's exactly why no one asked you. Oh. Anyway, the message is out. I'll do that patrol thing later. I'm feeling something's here. They both waved at me briefly before entering the room, and I turned back to my two trustworthy companions. That's why I've been asked to do so much stuff ever since I got that crown. It's kind of the point, yes. You have a kingdom to run. Blah blah blah, boring details. Things were running before I was in charge. No reason why they should stop right now. First thing is rapidly heading towards its doom. I should have gone to Gazelle. Come on, I'm sure that our rabbit will eventually take his role of responsibility seriously. This reminds me, how did you become king? I seduced the previous kings, spent a torrid night with them, and it convinced them that I deserved to replace them. You really want me to believe that? Shh, I'm the king today. I'll decide the story. You know what? I can't. Finally, I think you're right. It's time to go back to Gazelle and fast. Hey, don't you trust my leadership skills? Not even a little? Sorry. Nope. Not in the least. Holy fuck. Maybe on since when are you here? And please, warn me before you speak. What are you talking about? I've always been here. Am I going, man? That's it, Eric. You're losing it. Never mind, everyone's fine. Never mind, everything's fine. Glad to see you're following the dress code, by the way. It's not really like I have a choice. Are you still not allowed in the Samson, by the way? Have a status to uphold. Everyone has to dress with that new mandatory costume. Look, Simi. No. You're not really helping me. I don't care. What extraordinary authority you have over your subjects. All I hear is criticism. You're my friends. Are you supposed to support me in this situation? Nah. No. Sorry. I should throw you all in a dungeon in the middle of nowhere. Now, you wouldn't want the oppressor you leave as king to be that of a tyrant, would you? Have to admit, at times it's tempting. Please, try to be a good king, will you? Do it for me. By the way, how did you become king? What, you don't remember? I kind of feel insulted. I married you, then your father advocated in my favor. I'm pretty sure I would remember my own merits. Also, wouldn't that make me king too? No, you, my dear, are the queen. No, that's absolutely out of the question. Besides, it never happened. I'm the king today. I decide the story. Balastra, tonight is there any room left in your convoy to Kazal? I'm still one man to squeeze in a big teddy bear in the carriage. Perfect. Hey, you can't just leave me alone. The longer this goes on, the more tempting the idea is. What the fuck? How did they do that? Appearing and disappearing at will is neat. I really need to learn this stuff. I will put on a cape and be a mass vigilante. They call me Barn Man, and I have a bar cape. Where do all these crazy ideas come from? I'm totally going insane. That's probably what they call the weight of kingship. But it kind of looks great on you. This fucking thing is horrible. I can't hunt this. I think it's meant for the cat, because he hunts. This fucking thing is horrible. I can't hunt in this. Maybe you should do some other kind of hunting. I'm sure you could attract quite a few people dressed like that. Not a chance. Seriously, you all need to loosen up a bit. Learn to have fun for a change. It won't hurt. But I'm having lots of fun. Now that's not how I have fun at all. Staying out in your tower and hunting does not count as fun because I just want to make things a bit more entertaining in this kingdom. It's not that bad, is it? That's not the role of a king. How did you end up there anyway? Well, you see, using my brain, I infiltrated the royal bedroom before savagely murdering our two kings to take their place. You hear that, Aeon? We're dead. Oh no, I didn't even know about it. What are we going to do? Why not take a definite holiday? After all, the dead don't have the answer to anyone. Excellent point. Kids, we're getting out of here. Have fun without us and try not to burn the kingdom to the ground. I appreciate it if people would stop doubting my abilities for once. So this was all just a big steaming pile of bullshit. I'm the king. Stay out of the the story. I'm starting to get the strong impression that I'm repeating myself a lot. As long as you don't mess up the kingdom. I'm afraid that's already too late for that one. Can you stop for 2 minutes? I promise I'll get to work, but first I want to have a little fun. Give me like a week or two. I'm not sure frostfire lasts that long. Forget, are you coming with us? We're getting ready to run away to Kazal. That's probably a good idea. Really? You too? He just shrugged. Great, everyone's deserting. Okay, alright. I get the message. I take my responsibilities more seriously. Thank you. So does that mean we can take these off? No, the main costumes stay on doing. I mean, can you at least keep them on to make me happy? A zero sigh reaches my ears, but no one retorts. Victory. This I'm about to celebrate. There's a huge noise as if an earthquake has struck the city. And suddenly the worst thing I can imagine happens to me. A crack appears on my stained glass windows, expanding rapidly, breaking the masterpiece piece by piece. No, not my leaf. After a few months, my lightness in all its glory explodes, the stained glass window shattering completely. Praise be to the gods. Hey, that wasn't necessary. However, I have no time to react further as a huge gust of wind sweeps through the room. And the strangest sight I have ever seen appears in front of me. NeveN enters through the broken window, floating in the air above us, slowly descending to the floor. What the fuck is happening now? For the life of me, I have no idea. Said we leave. And of course, I forgot my bow. Calm down. There's going to be an explanation for this. Sven, by all the gods, not you, Mariani, and their sacred brands. What are you doing here? The weasel lands on the ground and points an accusing finger in my direction. In a few days, that sounds a bit too easy. Are you sure you're not bullshitting? Looks like a bad joke. I feel like I've heard that one before. No, really? Bring it on, you're not scaring me. Sven holds his arms out in front of him, one of them rather inflamed than the second. Sven, stop it now. Everyone enters the room as well, also seemingly out of nowhere. I knew this was your plan, so I too have learned to master the 12 brands. I will be your opponent. What the hell? Are you really sure about this one? Absolutely, why? It sounds like a lot of nonsense to me. You're just jealous that I had the idea first. No, I assure you, I'm not. Alright. What do we do then? Something more serious? If possible. But you can keep some of the puns. The bar cave? No, not the bar cave. Come on. Well then, shall we start again? You shall start again. So that was the first build for NeveN2. So apparently NeveN, who's one of the gods, created this story. Argalef, I think that's his name, who's the other god, did not like the story, and he wanted NeveN to create a new story. NeveN liked the story. He told Argalef that he was just jealous because he created the story first. So it seems like NeveN has a personality similar to Eric, because I wouldn't be surprised at all if this story came from Eric himself. In fact, as I was reading the story, I really thought that this was something Eric came up with. But apparently it came from NeveN instead. So it seems like both of them have similar personalities. Both of them are pretty silly and a little laid back. So that could also be a reason why NeveN picked Eric to have his brand on him. This is my little theory. So apparently Eric made, well, not apparently, but Eric made the other characters wear this maid outfit. A cat, Tanak, Vakad, and Mayborn all wore maid outfits. Never thought I would see any of them wearing maid outfits, especially Vakad and Mayborn, because they're like the two big guys there, big manly guys. They probably wouldn't want to be caught anywhere wearing that, but apparently they wore it anyway. I guess their judgment. The cat was very embarrassed of wearing it. But Kai did not like wearing it at all. He's very mad about it. Mayborn, I don't think he particularly liked wearing it, but he didn't seem to be quite as mad about it as Vakad. And Tanak was the only person who actually enjoyed wearing the May outfit. He felt that it suited him, actually. So I'm not surprised he enjoyed it. So the two guards, Gillian and Rowan, they didn't wear the May outfit. They were still in their armor. Gillian told Eric that he would shove his face into the wall if he made him wear that. So I'm not surprised at all from Gillian. And I'm surprised when Rowan said that nobody asked him to wear it, and that if anybody did ask him, he would wear it. He would wear the outfit. I didn't think he would wanted to wear it either, but apparently he didn't. If Eric asked him to wear the outfit, he certainly wouldn't mind all wearing it. I'm surprised he would be willing to wear it. I didn't think he would want to wear it, but I'm pretty surprised there. So we got to see Sven, the spiteful rival of Eric. We also got to see Rowan as well. Both of them just appear randomly. But again, it is a story by NeveN, a silly story. I guess he was just having all this happen at random. Just having random people in the story, because even Eric himself was wondering why so many random people popped out of nowhere. We know why now. Because in NeveN, it's his story. So, there's supposed to be a second bill, I think, that's coming out soon. So, either there will be a continuation of this, or if NeveN decides to do what Orgulus says and create something new, then we'll probably see what else NeveN decides to come up with. NeveN2 could be kind of like a a collection of different stories made by NeveN. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing, but that's what it could be. But I think as more builds come, we'll have a better idea of what NeveN2 is about. So it was a fun and silly little update. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.